Hey, welcome back to the 29th year and beyond.
And beyond and beyond.
Hey, we're 4 days out from our anniversary
Okay, that's right.
and 3 days out from John's birthday.
That's right.
27 years.
27 years for him, 31 for us.
Wow.
Yeah, where did the time go?
Yes. And favorite show that I like on Netflix is talks about planning big events.
Okay.
And so it's 7 days out. We're inside of those 7 days.
Okay.
And so, but I begin to think about what it all goes into when you're planning to a relationship like a marriage. When you're thinking about the person that you want to get married to, I mean, do you really look at it as something that is for the long haul or for a lifetime? Or do you look at it as something, well, I'm just going to do for as long as it works?
Well, unfortunately, I think that the way many people enter into a marriage, get prepared and enter into a marriage, is not the same as it once was.
Okay.
I think that traditionally, a lot of times people did look at it like, okay, this was going to be for the long haul, for better or for worse. But I think that unfortunately now, it's like something that people want to try. It's like for better or forget it.
And that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But I mean, it shouldn't be. It should definitely be the thing that you're planning to do for the rest of your life. And so
Absolutely.
it's not something you take lightly. It's just like, when you're planning to have a child. You just don't say, oh, okay, we're just going to have a child. Most people put a little thought into it. Do we have a house, or do we have a room for them? What process have you put in place? What is going to be the end result of that?
Well, if you're responsible.
Yeah, if you're responsible. And it's like a marriage. I didn't join, even though we only dated for 3 months. I didn't think about it lightly, because my parents have been married for a while. Your parents have been married for a long while as well. And I knew that this was something I was going to want to do for the rest of my life.
Right. And we talked about the major things that you needed to talk about. Again, the fact that Gail and I did not date for an extended period of time is not the issue from my perspective. What the issue was, at least for me, was knowing what I wanted, where I was headed. And so when she showed up, because I knew what I was looking for, when she showed up, she was it. So it did not have to take a year or 2 years or 3 years for me, because I knew who I was and what I wanted. And so obviously she did too. So when we made that connection, we were able to then address like some of the major pieces about, okay, how are we going to do this life together? Children, jobs. I mean, all those kinds of things. We were able to address the major pieces so that as we began to walk it out,
Yep. And we even did premarital counseling.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't a situation where we spent so much time planning the actual event of getting married.
Because we were planning the actual marriage.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to get to.
Right.
When you're talking about getting married, or when you're talking about spending the rest of your life with someone, this shouldn't be something about planning a particular day.
I was going to say, and unfortunately, again, a lot of people will spend so much time, energy, and effort on the wedding as opposed to the marriage.
Right. Do you really know who you're marrying? And are you really interested in being with that person for the long haul?
And are you willing to be fully present, be fully authentically who you are, and being willing to support, encourage, and challenge that person so that you each can become the best version of yourselves?
Yeah. So we're 3 days out to the birth of John, celebrating his birthday, and 4 days out to our anniversary. I just want to say it's been a good journey. And I really appreciate it. And it was good planning.
It was. And look at the result. Coming up with our firstborn turning 27,
Yes.
and we're turning 31.
Yay!
Wow. Yeah.
So the world's biggest event has been very successful.
Here, here.
Up to date. How about yours?
Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.